Welcome back, folks, to episode number, I'm just having a quick look actually, number 37 actually. Welcome if you're new. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button and also click the big thumbs up on the video as well. It will help out the channel quite a bit. So let's get straight into matters then. I hope you've all had a good weekend, by the way, as well. We're back to start of another week, Monday, and we've got Eastleigh, who are lying and just having a look where it is. They're lying in 9th position, and then we've got top of the table Southend, who are running away with it ever so slightly. We are now 9 points behind them, so that's not too bad, although they have got 2 games in hand. Just out of interest, how well are they doing? I thought they might have been in the cup competitions or something. That's why they got knocked out in the second round to Accrington. Surprising that, considering how well they have been playing. They are running away with it. 2 games in hand. Leighton Orient have got a game in hand over us as well, but we're only 6 points behind Wrexham now. Disappointingly, we drew with them last episode, but the win against Stockport kind of put us back in the hunt for the top positions. We are currently 8 points ahead of 8th place. We've got 8 games remaining as well. Let's hopefully we can go and do ourselves a little bit of job. But other news as well, we are in the process of releasing a player. Let's just have a quick look who it is. It's Wollerton, I believe it was. He's going to rugby. I think we've accepted an offer from him. He runs out this year. He's not getting any game time. £400 a week. We do need to reduce this by quite a bit. So there's going to be a lot of players that we are going to start letting go, reducing that down, and hopefully we'll have a new budget for next season. I know we can reduce the transfer budget, but I want that for next season just in case we do decide to go up. Decide as if that's ever going to be an issue. It's whether or not we can go up. So it might be a season too early maybe. We may have to stay in this division a bit longer, but it is one of the hardest that and the championship to get out of. So maybe if we can get out of it first time I'm asking, great, and then try and survive in League 2. But who knows? We are doing pretty well, so we might even win the league yet if we win this next game. We're changing the side again a little bit. Mitchell's going to remain in goal. Lavicum's getting really mardy now, but I think he's a goalkeeper that we will be letting go. He had a very good season first season, and then he's just lapsed off a little bit. I think he's just not been playing as well. Mitchell's been keeping him out, although to be perfectly honest, I don't think he's that good either. So a new goalkeeper is what we'll be looking for next season. So we're going to have Jacob on the right hand side. Dutton's going to come inside to play alongside Moonan. We've got Kokolo at the left hand side. Simon's going to come back to DM role. Spence and Garrity are going to continue in the midfield. We've got Mooney, Salem, and then Fenton, who's just scoring. We're going to put him advanced forward this time as opposed to pressing forward. Let's see if he can motivate himself and motivate the team in order to get the ball into the box and give him some shooting practice. Once again, the team sheets. Eastleigh coming to Manchester. Right, okay, let's go again. We've been on a good run lately. Let's pump fist. Let's give them all the faith. Oh, we don't want to flash arms at all. Midfielders, pump fist. There we go. Oh, a lot of green in there. Inspired and motivated. Let's hopefully they can show it on the pitch then, shall we? Straight into the proceedings. And we're 5 minutes in. Nothing's happened. In fact, nothing has happened. Eastleigh have had a shot already. That's not what we want to see. But a win here could put us in a very, very good position near the top of the playoff pile and probably even closer to the leaders. Southend, have they just gone ahead? No, they're 0-0 with Darlington at the moment. We've had a few shots now. It seems to be that we have to warm up in our first game, not have any highlights at all, and in the second game, bang, we come out and win. It could be a thing. Right, Mitchell with the goal kick, the first highlight of the game so far. It's right at the end of the half. Mooney keeps it in, plays it inside to Dutton and Jacob. Jacob just wallops it up, and we get the ball back. Mooney's on it. Is he going to cross that? Oh, it's a penalty, ref. That's a penalty. He didn't have Matt Fenton. We're going to change it. I'm not sure. I prefer him to. In fact, Fenton's got to take it. I'm sorry. Fenton's got to take that. Let's give him another chance for a penalty. He didn't score the last one, I don't think. Fenton runs up and he puts it in the corner this time for his 28th goal of the season. This guy's a monster. He's played really well. He's ousted Linney. He's ousted Fowler even, who had a really good start to the season. And Saunders, poor Saunders, he's just not getting a game time. We are trying to Well, I say try to. It sounds really bad trying to offload him, but I don't think he'll be around unless we go back to 2 up front. Then of course we'll keep him. But at the moment, I don't think that's going to be the case. But so far, so good. Things are going well. I know you're capable of even better. Right, let's go again then, boys. 1-0, Fenton penalty. That does put us into 3rd position. Granted, the other teams have got a game in hand, but I'd rather have points on the table at this point in time in the season. Let's get the ball off him. We know what happens last time. Cross comes in. Oh, we get it. Oh, wow, that's close. They're still in the box, and then we just welly it away. I'm not sure what he tried to do there. Tried to hit the player or not. I just don't know. But it's a free kick. We get header it away once more. It goes back out wide to Claridge. Cross comes in, back post. It's just gone wide. So far, so good. Right, okay. We've got Adebayo and Salah. Do we change them now? Salah's again looking tired. I mean, I think this is virtually our first team, but they get tired very, very quickly. Jacob with not a great ball. I know what he's trying to do, but it didn't work. Smith running down the right-hand side now. We get the foot in and we give that a penalty away. So 2 penalties really that shouldn't have been penalties. But let's see if we can save a penalty. Let's go, Mitchell. Let's make a name for yourself then, son. House. Wow, he's not going to save that. It's right into the top corner. Ben House with a good penalty there. We're not going to see that again. I think there's going to be a point here where we are going to go 2 up front now, I think. I don't think there's anything else that we want to do. Lily, we're going to bring Fowler in. Fowler for pressing forward. We'll do that. Shall we have both pressing forward? We do both pressing forwards. Fenton's not doing that much, unfortunately. Kieran Green into the centre. Garrity's not having a great game. The 2 mid... it's Moonen, really, at the back. Bringing Littlewood in. We can trust Littlewood. Let's go for it, boys. 15 minutes to go. We need victories. I don't mind drawing the Southend game unless we're going to beat Southend. Let's go attacking, boys. Come on. We can do this. Fire them up. Last couple of minutes of the game. Come on, boys. 3 minutes. Come on. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So the game goes like the first episode of last episode. Oh, dear, oh, dear. We let them in the game. Again, from a winning position. 2 penalties. You could argue that they weren't penalties. Ours was a penalty. I'm going to go with that. Ours was a penalty. But again, we could be PENchester United, couldn't we? Team talk available. We've done the team tour. Let's have a look at the media then. A draw against Eastleigh is not what you want to see, especially at home. But we did that last episode in the first game where we drew at home and then we won away. But we've got a slightly tougher team to play next, though. We're only 6 points ahead now of 8th place Field, who have seemed to have dropped out of there, but they have got games in hand, and that's the problem we've got at the moment. We're looking for 3rd place at the moment, so hopefully they don't win their games. If they do, then we've run out of luck. We're not doing too well on that front. Right, Sutton United first in the table. We're going to zoom over to that, and well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Here we go then, folks. We're at Southend. We're at Roots Hall. So Mitchell's going to start off in goal. We've got Dutton on the right, Bailey, Littlewood in the centre with Jorovic. I figured out why Littlewood gets tired so easily. He's 19 years old, although he should have a lot of energy for a 19-year-old. We've got Mooney, Green, Tsunami, Salam, and Garrity is going to play in the DM role this time. And then Fowler up front. Fenton needs a rest. He can't keep going the way he's going, apparently. So he's had to rest. We've had a few more players resting out as well. So for a big game like this, it's not what I wanted to do. But Jorovic comes in because Kokola, I think he's on the bench, is he, Kokola? He is on the bench. So he's not as fit as Jorovic, but we want to bring Jorovic back in. He had a very, very good start to the season. He's just... Kokola's just outplayed him so far, so he's kept him out. This will be a messy game. The weather won't help either. Wow, what's wrong with the weather? What's happening with the weather? Time to dig in and prove ourselves. Green probably didn't expect to start this much, but here we are. Jorovic starts. Brilliant. Okay, so they're happy with that, some of them. We owe Southend. I keep saying Southampton. It's not Southampton, it's Southend. We're on the coast, I think, and there's no sign of the sea or seagulls, so let's get cracking into this game. 5 minutes in. Southend, as predicted, have had a shot on goal. 20 minutes gone. We've not registered the shot, actually. In fact, nothing really of note's happening apart from a couple of shots from Southend. Nothing other than that. Garrity's looking very tired in that DM role. Very tired, in fact. What's happening? Nothing's happening. That's the point. We've had a couple of shots. Now we're getting into the game. Marvellous. But are we going to see a highlight? We do see a highlight. So if it's Southend, can we header this away? We don't, but we do allow them to come up on the back post and header it over. So that's half time. Very, very uneventful. And I'm happy with performance so far. Let's go again. I'm just wondering whether at some point we can go attacking with this formation. I don't know whether we can. There's a lot of unhappy faces now. That's not great either. Right, we'll leave that as it is. I'm not going to go attacking just yet. As Mitchell, wonderful kick over to Mooney. Mooney just gets legged over. Clifford is going to be spoken to here. Is the referee going to brandish a red card? It's red. He's gone. He's literally gone. Right, we can go attacking now. Let's hopefully we go 4-2-4 now under as we've pegged them in. If we can just get that ball, as hopefully we're not going to lose it as we're pushing up. As we don't get the ball back, so Southend is playing as well as any other team with 11 men, let alone we don't get slide tackling, and we let him shoot, and that was an awful shot. Right, throwing for Jorovic, who launches it into the box. It's another great big long throw, but Salam gets fouled on the edge of the box, and Green comes away with it for Southend. We're trying to get across. The shot comes in. Mitchell just about hangs onto it as we release it straight away. I don't think I had urgent distribution on it, but we've just put Spence on. And I think what we should have done really is... Tsunami's not having the great game. Spence can come up to that position, and we're going to go to up front. Lindy can help out the good old partnership back together again. Yeah, we'll go that and that. Mooney, can we go? We're going to put you back on winger attack. He was inside forward, and it just wasn't working for us at all. Jorovic isn't having that great a game. Jacob on the left or right. Can he play on the left hand side? He can play on the left hand side actually. Jacob, I'm going to bring on the left for Jorovic. Right, okay, we've made our subs. Let's see if we can crank out a victory here. 0-0 isn't a bad result, but also I would like a victory, especially against 10 men. As we get that ball away, Mooney should run off with it. We've got forwards ahead. Are we going to plant that ball through? Linney's got it. Play it into Fowler. Fowler, get it! Come on! The old the old boys work once more. Let's just drop them back a little bit. And that is a fantastic play. The ball's headed out. Mooney to Linney. Linney holds it up, plays it into Fowler. Fowler first time into the corner. The goalkeeper dives over it though, but we'll take it. It's his 11th goal of the season. Fowler does the job, and while Fenton's resting, that is a huge result if we can get this. 4 minutes of added time left. Are we going to win? Oh, a free kick opportunity. And it's there. Littlewood with his second goal of the season. Oh, this is huge. If only we beat Eastleigh in the first game. We're going through the same pattern as we have done in the previous episode. Like I keep saying, a draw and then a win. And another win away from home. It's just the home games are not doing us any favours as we move into 4th position with a 2-0 victory over top of the table Southend. We just can't beat teams below us. That's the problem. Outstretched arms. Really nice result that. Right, okay, let's have a look at what the media has to say. Man, what a great result. I'll be buzzing this all week. Unbelievable result that. 8 points behind Southend now. So we're edging ever closer. We've got about 6 games remaining, I believe. It's going to be a tough one, and then playoffs on top. So we are 8 points ahead of 8th place, and Field move into contention now in the playoffs. There's a lot of teams with games in hand, so it's not there yet. Not at all. Wow. Mayor raises fitness concerns for Jorovic, Littlewood and Dutton. Yeah, a lot of players are very tired, and they'll be even more tired if we get to the playoffs. Be a shame to get to the playoffs and then we've got nobody there because they're all tired. That's what I don't want to see. So, without any further ado, let's have a look at when we're going to be coming back. We're going to play another couple of games. Sutton and Aldershot. And then what we might do is, depending on where we are, I want to come back to the final games of the season, see where we do finish off. If we could play a couple of more games, depending on how close the situation is, we could come back to the last 4 games possibly, or just have an episode with 3 games in. That'd be something new, won't it? And we'll see. We'll take it from then. So if you enjoyed that, please pop a like on there. Like to see more on YouTube channel, please subscribe. And until next time, folks, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.